slay all suckers who purple and trade and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who purple and trade and lay down law from state to state. We slay all...
What is happening, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Oval Media. I am your boy Kendall Sean, and I want to welcome you back to the top Foxbody Notchbacks in the country, part 3. Now look, if you like the last 2 videos, if you like any of my videos, please do me a favor, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And let me know what your thoughts are on the content that I have come up with, and then some of the rankings that I came up with as well, all right? So, we are in part 3. Now, I kind of went over the rules for every video, and I kind of want to do it again here. This is how I came up with the top Foxbody Notchbacks in the country. Number 1, so I have a notchback myself at KSD Notch on Instagram, and I follow a lot of the guys that are in the community doing it, and I attend a lot of the shows. We all kind of know each other. It's kind of a small niche community, but we all kind of know each other. And I looked at all of the groups that are on Instagram, all of the pages that are on Facebook, and I was trying to find the most popular notchbacks out here. And here's the thing that made these guys' cars popular is that it was just different. It wasn't too many stock Foxbodies that are popular. And so here's the criteria. Number 1, you have to be on social media. That's number 1. Number 2, the owner still needs to own the car. So the owner still has to own the car. Number 3, I looked at all of the shows that they may have attended, awards that may have been won, and the following that they may have had, and how many times their car gets reshared in other pages. And so taking all that into consideration, I came up with 15, possibly 16 notchbacks that we kind of gave a ranking to. It has never been done before, so maybe I got it right, maybe I didn't, but if I didn't, let me know. So we are starting with the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is none other than my man, Robert Miller. Now, big respects for Robert Miller. This man knows how to build these cars and build them the right way. His attention to detail, the time that he takes to do them, is quite amazing. And it's his build, the Sandy Coupe. And this car is just like none other. You're not gonna find another notchback that looks even close to this car and does what this car can do. And then also he's building an 81 notchback with a turn swap motor. And I mean, his level of detail and the power that he gets out of these cars are amazing. So much respect to Robert Miller. Check him out. All right, you also coming in at number 4. This is a actual 2-way tie. And so these 2 cars are 2 pretty very known cars. One car I would say is probably the most known in my opinion. It's probably the most known 4-eyed coupe that's white. And this other one is probably the most known all black coupe. And they both actually ran out of Chicago. And so coming in at number 4 is none other than my man Foxbody Torres and Blown 85 SHM. I mean, look, you all, at the end of the day, you know, it was hard to actually do this. I'm just gonna be honest, it was very hard to do it. And one of the things is that when I came into this situation, I had started it and figured out that I had 15 of them. And man, these two guys are just running neck and neck. And so, man, we're gonna go ahead and go with the two-way tie. Both of them are from California. Both amazing cars. I mean, hands down, amazing cars. And they are both known for what they're known for. So you all check out both of their cars. All right, you all, we are getting down to the wire now. These next 3 are hands down top-notch quality. They have broken records. They have set the standard. I mean, they have done so many things in this community, and you all should probably already know. And if you don't know, allow me to reintroduce them to you. Number 3, Tom Clark is probably one of the Foxbody legends / heroes in this community. He builds Fox bodies that you won't see anywhere else at all. And the one I'm about to show you all right now is called Project Recoup. This car, first off, there is not another notchback in the country. And I will go down and say this, and you all can challenge me if you want to, but there's not another notchback in the country that has better interior than this car right here. I remember when this car hit the internet and it almost broke the whole internet, but it is one of the prettiest white coupes that you will probably ever see, with the most amazing interior, wheel selection, stance, paint. Everything about this car is perfect. So shout out to Tom Clark with Project Recoup. Send us built. Check him out. Now, to be fair and honest, these next two was probably the hardest ones, and arguably either one of them could have went for first and second. Now, coming in at number 2 is actually a car that not only do I look up to, but I respect. And the owner of this car has actually become one of my closest friends in this community, but also just a regular friend, period. And this car, hands down, I always say this car, hands down, is one of the most known notchbacks in the world. If you like these cars, you've seen this car several times, winning several awards and doing several things. And so, you know, I had to be, this is one of my friends. I probably should have made him one, but in reality, you know, with being fair, none other. We're gonna come in at number 2 with my man Mario and his, I'm hopeful I'm saying this right, but mini blue notchback. Listen to me, perfect everything. When you talk about attention to detail, look, this car, Mario has spent years perfecting, and he keeps spending more time perfecting. And so I want to present this car to you all. This is a legendary notchback. For the rest of our lives, this car will always be known. So check out Mario's coupe. All right, so you're probably like, all right, what's the number 1 Foxbody Notchback? You're gonna have to wait for one more, because let me tell you something. I am not about to create a whole top Foxbody Notchbacks and not put in the KSD notch, which is mine. Now look, I told you I'm all about being fair, but at the same time, we're not gonna talk about legendary cars and mine is not in there. Look, to be fair, I did not rank my car, but I did want to put it in here. Do I have an idea where I think my car would be if I was to judge it on the outside looking in? Absolutely. I won't share it with you, but I feel like I'm up there almost with some of these guys. I'm not in the top 5 though, by no means necessarily, I'm not, but I feel like I'm there. And you know, my car's come a long way, and you all, my car is actually documented on YouTube on 2 different pages. You can see my car from beginning to end, how we got to where we got to, but it is literally, MCSC Green Wheels has all of the documentation from when I had my 302 in it up until this Termy swap, and then obviously this page is showing you the rest of it. And so, man, I just want you all to check out the KSD notch right here on Blue Oval Media. All right, you all, we have come down to the final notchback, the final coupe, the baddest one in the country. And let me tell you something about this car. Number one, I met this young man at Foxtoberfest 2018. And as somebody that has followed him throughout the years, I look up to other guys whose cars are better than mine, and even guys whose cars that may not be. But this guy right here, not only was his car cool, but he was cool as a person. And a lot of times you meet some of these guys and they're not cool as people. Like, you got a great car, but you suck as a person. But not my man Brandon. Sick Fox. I mean, I have never seen anybody do the level and the amount of work that this man has done. His car has had 7 sets of wheels. You don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, you're talking about time, money, consistently over. He's always changing the look of the car. You don't know what it's going to be next week. You don't know if it's going to be a street coupe. You don't know if it's going to be a strip coupe. You don't know if it's going to have 18-inch wheels on it or 15-inch with slicks on it. You just have no idea. But that's what I love about this car, and this is what makes it so popular. Brandon keeps all of us on our toes, and he always inspires all of us to step our game up and to put our best into our coupes. This is hands down the most known, not only coupe, but white coupe, white Foxbody coupe. It's just beautifully painted white all over. And then, like I said, he has set the standard. It's fast, it's gorgeous. The level of detail, hands down, it is amazing and off the chain. And so, my number one notchback Foxbody coupe goes out to none other than my man Brandon, aka Sick Fox. Check him out. So thank you all so much for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, please make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Let me know if I did okay. Let me know if I did well. And make sure you follow Blue Oval Media on Instagram and Facebook, and also KSD Notch on Instagram. Make sure you support the channel. I got updates. We got shows that we're going to. We got other channels that we're supporting. We're doing all type of great stuff, you know. I am a Foxbody guy at heart, but I'm more so just a Ford Mustang type of person, F-150s, all of that. And so everything won't always be Foxbodies, but that's been my heart for the last 20 years. And so I will always keep that content going. So thank you all for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe. Have a great one.